I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that monkey about my face, wearing that monkey. Not that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. Consecutive runs of 6.
Oh, my depth chart not set up the right way.
First and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson now. Being chased out left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to get
Bro, what a pick!
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5.
Bro, what
and
the
he
fuck's
doesn't
going
make it,
on?
taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Wilson. And this throw incomplete.
Wow, dude.
Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're kicking a big man early in this one. Almost a first down. He couldn't get out to the pass.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him starting up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Second and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On second and 9, Wilson. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
And, partner, when you run the ball on 3rd and 2, you're telling the whole world you got nothing but confidence in your offensive line and your runner, and you expect to get it. But they were stuffed on that play. Only got 1 yard. Great job by the defensive front. The linebackers, everyone got involved to force a fourth down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Bro, why the fuck they not blocking this dude, bro?
And a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Able to find his man, Woods. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a give here to Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Jackson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? The tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Nah, that was me.
Set to get this drive underway. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
To throw again on 2nd down.
He played that shit perfect. Damn, I thought he was going to stay on that tight end. Fuck that up.
They're trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go play action now. Jackson forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Bro, they made me drop that pick.
Couldn't connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
Yeah.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Yeah, he did a good
So
job.
we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down
Ow, my O-line ass.
Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Whew.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports from the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 35 on second down, Wilson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And getting this just
damn, I had my tight end. Wow, fucking. Oh, that bitch had a last second.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. "46 yards on the ground for him so far."
That was a good run, and it got
McCaffrey
to the
trying
second
to be
level.
great, I
What
see.
mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is Shark. Touchdown 49ers. DJ Chark, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Pulls it in at the 13. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Samson Abukum able to record his 5th sack of the season. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got it in, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision to go and picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now Jackson on 1st down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the 49ers...
I knew you were going to throw that bitch.
They'll start at their own 7. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Oh, stay on your feet, McCaffrey.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute it and which side can stay and assert its will.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll go option to the short side. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The tackle by Robert Quinn. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And Shark calls it in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 39. McCaffrey on the counter. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards on the pickup there, so they'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads him into the end zone.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
70 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they start the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now is Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Jackson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45.